semantics to a type of activity. So
Right.
so the skill of being
Right.
able to make
Yeah.
shapes with my, and this is how it is, but not providing reasons to support that, engaging in theory comparison, I think, with the alternative candidate choice, or which one of those am I supposed to respond to, like all 20. It's very
Well, I'm sorry if that was like a big gish gallop. You wouldn't, like, we would probably both agree 7 doesn't exist in the way a physicalist would say things exist, right?
yeah, it's according to me, it's a discourse that people have. Yeah, 7 is a thing people say. It's not like, I mean, there are certain brain states that people are in when they do maths sometimes.
But we all know what 7 means, as long as we understand the character, right?
I have no idea what other people have in mind when they say 7 to me. Someone could be saying 7 and
Right.
feel pain, right? Someone could be saying 7 and have the color red in mind. Someone could be saying 7 and have nothing in mind.
You need to mean something, regardless of the arbitrary goal, right? So when you say successful, it means like, I have a goal X. Let me use language to get to goal X. And you kind of see it like a sort of like a programming system. And you could kind of alter the meanings of X and Y and such. But I'm talking about the shared meanings between people. If the goal is to get to the truth, right? Two people have to actually share the same meaning, even if they have different arbitrary goals on the side. Like, say, someone has a goal to win, but they also want to argue for the truth, right? Multiple goals in mind. When we are arguing right now, we're both agreeing. Are we both agreeing on the goal to get to the truth of whether naturalism is
It's an hour 15 in. Nathan does have a train to get on. He has to go buy a new shirt, right? So we've got to get to the closing statements and the super chats. Yeah.
Well, I think that the reason I did this is, I mean, part of my view is that what motivates some presuppers, and perhaps not Jim Bob, given what he just said, right, is this idea that in order to be masculine and tough, you have to be able to shut up the non-believer and have the laws of logic and all this. And I've definitely got that sense from the chat. And someone's like, Nathan needs to have some stakes and weights, right? It's like, you know, people don't know that. Like, I trained MMA for years. Like, I got cauliflower ears, a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like, I'm fairly jacked. I've got a really good 5K time. And I love trans people and don't think the laws of logic exist, right? Like, all of these things can be true at the same time. You don't need to, you don't need to ground your sort of, like, masculine insecurities in these things.
Wait, Nathan, are you saying that you took off your shirt to own the chat?
That's right.
Okay, okay, fair enough.
Own the conservatives.
Yeah, not really following, but it's all right. I feel like you started it, though, right? Like, the masculine...
I was reacting to the chat.
Okay, fair enough.
I will not be
the
doing
shirt's off, and he's like, I won. That's a Chad moment, I guess, right? It's just...
I
can't go all the way and get my dick out like that.
Oh, my God. No, don't do that. For the love of God, don't do that.
Brain state, if in fact he stated to start that the mental and the brain states are identical, but he also said that they're sometimes not identical, and so that's a contradiction. It could be nuanced, one, right? There could be just like some, but I really didn't get the sense that, in my view, categorizing things as mental states and brain states is just another way linguistically of categorizing mind versus brain. And I think Nathan showing up, having his opinions, having his opinions change over time, I think he does know that there is some...
Well, I mean, I do actually have an open invitation for lots of the people who like to posture as masculine to come and spar with me at my gym MMA anytime. I'm honestly open to doing this. I will wear something... I do have a girlfriend, but I'll wear something super gay to emasculate them while I beat them up, so feel free.
For Nathan's new shirt fund, $2. I will get that $2 to Nathan if he needs it for the new shirt fund. Promise. Hydronic Bear for $5 Canadian says folded like a rusty car.
That's right. And if you pay that much money on my OnlyFans, you can watch me getting bent over and screwed.
Well, That's pretty gross. Tim Zimlick for $5 says, how and where do I find material gnosis? I'd like to smash it with a hammer.